Hi guys, Luetin here, and I've got something different for you today. This is my first iPad game ever to show on the channel, and this is Simpsons Tapped Out. It's an amazing game. It's one of my favourite games to play, really, on the iPad. It's such a really good game. So basically, Springfield has blown up through the cause of Homer. You're charged with basically putting it back together, building it up however you want to. And so here we are, we're coming to the game. So you can see my town has been building up for a little while. I've got a few things sort of going on, and we're actually in Halloween right now. This is the Treehouse of Horror event that they have every year. And so there's various things happening. The map looks a little bit different. We've got this kind of greyish fog over everything, and there's specialist items that you can place. So we've got the Halloween lanterns right here. There's Scorpio going for a run. I'm a huge Simpsons fan. This game is massively entertaining. Basically, you set the citizens' missions or quests every single day. You can set the length of time. So, for example, if I'm home, I might set them just some missions for a few hours, and I come back and check it. If I'm going out or I'm working, I'll set them like a 12-hour mission. So when I come back, I can just farm that up, and it gives you more money and experience. But as I say, right now we're in Halloween. I'll give you a little tour of the town. So right here we've got the top, we've got the hospital, Springfield Hospital. Going down we've got the school there, and then we've got Cletus's farm. There's all our Whacking Day stuff from when we had the Whacking Day event recently, and we've got the snakes escaping. These little things right here, the snake trunk, they used to be hatching. It would hatch snakes during the event, which you had to whack to then get prizes. Here is the nuclear power plant and some various other things, police station, Rainy Wolf Castle's house, the church, Buddhist temple. There's the squid port. A lot of people tend to build their squid ports actually sort of right along the beachfront, but it means you end up having to buy all the spaces to do that, and I was being really cheap because I actually needed the money for other things because my town's still expanding, and I don't really farm money like some people do. Some people tend to farm money by using the kind of stock blue houses or purple houses, and for me, I tend to be a bit more organic. I like the town to sort of grow as it would. It means that, maybe some things don't happen faster for me, but I just don't like building blocks and blocks of stuff just to, farm cash. But I've got plenty of squid port board spaces here. You basically need kind of 2 runs of board. So I've actually got like 1, 2, 3, 4, probably got a good maybe 5 boards to a row of 10 there that would actually go all the way down. So once I can afford myself whatever it is, about 70k or something, to actually unlock that space, I can put it going down the seafront here, and it'll look a lot nicer. So as I say, right now though, we're in the Halloween phase, and we've got right here, Homer is in the middle of this gypsy fortune-telling shop, and he's got 12 hours to go on that. Once he does that, I'm hoping we'll unlock a little bit more stuff, but right now what we're trying to do at the moment with the Halloween is farm ghosts. And basically you farm that. We haven't got any because I've taken them all down right now, but some can, there we are, Marge's ghost catching for us right here, and let's watch Marge. There we are, she's dealing with the ghosts in the town for Halloween, and there's other things like the Springfield Cemetery right here. This will generate ghosts for me. So you can see it says summoning spirits in 9 hours 35 minutes. So it will spawn me 8 ghosts. But you need a lot of ghosts to actually get this stuff. Luckily, some of the people that are doing some of the guys here that are doing trick-or-treating, you see this is going to gain me 8 goo. And we've got several other kids all doing trick-or-treating right now. Another one. I see Martin now has been possessed by a ghost. You can see him right there. There we go. And that'll gain me 1 goo. But the prizes are quite expensive. Unfortunately, it's a bit, it's just how these kind of things go. Here's the prizes. Right now I've got 256. We've unlocked the first one. I need 500 to unlock the burial ground. And there's various other prizes. They usually run up to about 10,000. So it really takes a long time and a lot of points to do it. And the way that you can gain more than just what your town can generate is by friends, and when you have your friends you can go over to them, you can get ghosts every sort of periodically. So we'll do that right now, look. So this takes you out to your friends on Origin, and then you can go to their towns and it allows you to get money, etc, etc. So I've got friends on here. I've got Course, Dylan, Exile, Antibiotic, Grammable, Drifting, and so I've got all the guys on here, and you can basically visit their towns. So if we go to Exile right here, he's got 1,200 goo already. Christ knows how he's got so many so fast. He must have a hell of a lot of friends online. For some reason I must have clicked on the top part of the town. I hope this is going to take back to his town and not my Springfield. I have a feeling it might actually take me back to my Springfield. Nope, this is his. So right here, so you can see at the top it says come back in 12 hours 55 because I've already done 4 today. But you can see there's ghosts all over town right here. And also you can see some of these block houses. This is a little bit more of the kind of money farming stuff I was talking about, which, but you know, people can do what they want to, but it's my sort of personal thing. I don't really sort of prefer that kind of stuff. But actually, Ripley, interestingly, hasn't got that massive a town. Compared to sort of some others. It's been building up, so it's kind of impressive that he's got 1,200 of the goo already. These ancient burial grounds will actually sort of build you more ghosts as well. And there's this little squid port on the end there. But basically, if you have, I mean, you can also at the top here, you see I've got these little gremlins. You release these, and there he goes, and the gremlins will actually collect. If I release a couple more, they'll collect for me ghosts from the town, so then when I come back to my town later on, it actually steals the goo away from other people, which is kind of cool. It's a bit of fun, you know. Anyway, so the more friends you have though, the more ghosts you can gain every day. So the more people you have on your origin list, then the easier it is. And especially for these events, they're very time sensitive. You only have a period of time before it all comes up. And so obviously the more people you have available, the more. So if you happen to have Springfield Tapped Out and you want to add me onto it, feel free to do so. You can add me onto Origin, and I'll do that. I'll put my Origin name below, and you guys can add me should you wish to. But again, maybe comment on this video if you actually want to add me, because otherwise if I get random friend requests constantly, and you know, I need to know what people's names are. So if you're going to add me on Origin for specifically Springfield Tapped Out, please write it in the comments below on this video, and then I will know to actually add you for that. So anyway, let's go back to the town just briefly, and we'll finish up. But as I say, I'll do some other videos about this, about specific things, specific missions and events in the future. I think whenever there's an event, I'll do a video talking about the game itself. But for now, yeah, let's just have a little look at other things that we can build. So you basically, you have these events. These are all the kind of stock things that you can build. So these are buildings that we can build. And right now, I'm saving up for some quite expensive buildings. I can actually get to these more easily from here. So basically the spinster apartments, they cost 391k pretty much, so they're extremely expensive. And also we've got wants to build the Knowledgeum, which is 253. I can nearly build the Knowledgeum, but I actually want to go for the spinster apartments because it's most expensive, so I'm saving up for that. But my town is quite profitable right now. I make kind of like every time I sort of complete everyone's missions and take all the money from all the properties, because properties and businesses generate money as they go along. So you can see the Quickie Mart. Okay, that's made me some money right there. Now, often some buildings don't make very much money, but they kind of continue on. So you see, it's only it's every sort of 3 minutes it makes you $5. Not very much at all. But some of the other buildings make more. So, for example, this one right here, my volcano lair. Every 24 hours it makes me $500 and 50 XP. So you know, if you're farming daily, you can actually make quite a bit of money. Duff Stadium again, 500. So all in all, through the course of a day, I guess maybe my town makes between sort of 40 to 50k when I sort of fully cycle through it. So you can make money pretty fast when the town gets to a reasonable size anyway. And yeah, so we've got here, these are the Halloween things that you can place. We've got like, let's just go through them all. So we've got a spooky tree, I've placed some of those down. Ghost Zapper, that will collect the ghosts that are nearby to that thing. Booberella, she's a character, but some of these are only donuts, and donuts are kind of premium things you have to actually pay literal money for. This is a free-to-play game, and so obviously you have the whole microtransaction thing going on, but you don't need to get this stuff. It's just a nicer thing to have in the game. So if you literally want to make it free-to-play, you can have a really enjoyable time with this game. You don't need to buy anything to actually have fun with the game. The ray gun, that's a quest thing. This will give you bonus money and XP to all your jobs. Burial ground, we should be getting that one next on the goo. Mausoleum, again, it only ghosts every, what is it? 8 hours, so it'll give you 5 ghosts, alright? Cemetery, pet cemetery. Pumpkin patches, the cauldron, and a witch's outfit for Marge, I believe. The Raven of Bart, it doesn't do anything really, it just kind of is nice to have in the game. Some gremlins, that's the old Freakmobile from Treehouse of Horror. A zombie dog, it's 50,000, it's quite expensive. Crazy, these are some characters to have in the town. So you've got the zombies, you've got a Devil Flanders suit for Flanders. Talking Krusty Doll, wandering around. A weird Burns monster. Apparently I've bought him, so Burns monster is in the game right now. I actually did not intend to do that. I thought it was going to click OK, but that's alright, because we got some donuts to spare. These things you can only get a period. I mean, I'm planning to get most of those little things anyway, so this is fine. But most of these guys you can only get during a specific period, so you wouldn't be able to get this character right the way through till next year from now. Anyway, as I say, let's just look at those last things. Okay, the lanterns we've got there. We've got the wall, spooky wall. Some items here. That's the House of Evil is just a farming house. It'll just make you money. The Heck House is a skin for the church. And we've got some other bits and pieces. These are community prizes, which I think, yeah, I think there's several things that the community are sort of building up with. Where does it show this? Is it this? Yeah, here we go. Springfield Unite. Gather goo in your Springfield to add it to community total. Work together with other Simpsons Tapped Out players to reach a community target and unlock exclusive prizes. So basically, if the community reaches 5 million goo in a certain amount of time, the event ends November the 7th. So basically, we've got till then to unlock this, and then we'll get some exclusive prizes that people can unlock. So that's pretty cool as well. So that's Springfield Tapped Out. Really love this game. It's a really great sort of iPad game. It's good fun, and as I say, it is free to play. You don't need to get all this premium stuff, but if you do, it's quite good. You can get donuts in various ways, by the way, for premium stuff. You can actually just literally buy them. So if we go here, you can see this is the donut stuff. So if you wanted to purchase them, you can do that. So you can get a dozen donuts, is £1.49. I guess that's about $3 or so. And then it works up through. But you can also get them in other ways. If you go to the Quickie Mart as well, you can do a golden scratch card. If you buy that golden scratch card, it gives you the opportunity to have a chance of winning donuts. And well, you're guaranteed to win a certain amount of donuts each time, but how many you don't know. But the price is always the same. So for 70p, which is, again, I don't know, about maybe like $1.50 or something like that, you get a scratch card and you can potentially win 100 donuts, which is pretty awesome for the game. But as I say, the money, the microtransaction aspect is part and parcel of the game, but you don't need to do it. Okay, it's free to play. You could get a ton of stuff in this game without ever having to buy that. But it's a good fun game, and if you're a fan of The Simpsons, you should totally have this on your iPad or whatever device you have. It's just awesome, awesome fun. So I hope you've enjoyed, guys. Let me know what you think. And as I say, if you want to add me on Origin to help... Oh, here's a ghost. Look, we can capture... Oh, no, it's Burns. Burns is capturing ghosts as well for me. As I say, if you want to add me to help in the goo farming session that is the Halloween period, then please do so. And as I say, having more friends is always useful with this game, because there's always more events coming up. When one finishes, they'll invariably sort of, they'll have another thing coming up. I mean, Christmas is coming up this year as well, so they definitely have a big event for that. And the more people you have on your friends list, the more you can get these kind of premium items, which is really, really helpful. So I hope you've enjoyed today, guys. Drop your comments below. Thanks for watching, and let me know if there's any other iPad games you want me to look at. There are several that I'm probably going to take a look at anyway and show you, but let me know what you think. Thanks, guys, and I'll see you next time.